We're live. Guys, the summer's over. The summer training's over. We're going to be back now doing our Instagram lives every week. And if you have forgotten, I'm just going to re-explain what we're doing here while I'm going to grab my stick and gloves, warm myself up. But I'm going to re-explain what we're doing here. We are going to be every week working on the Speed U homework. All right, so if you just look up here, I've got I've got Speed U pulled up. Right on our homepage, we have stick handling and shooting homework, and we're going to maybe change the name of it because some people, when it's called homework, they're like turned off by it. We're going to call it just your work, your training, or whatever. I'm going to work on it, and if you have forgotten, I'm doing it left-handed. And I'm doing it left-handed for a variety of reasons. One is it makes it more challenging for me and makes it something that I actually have to work on and I actually have to train. So I'm trying to feel a little bit more like you guys who are trying to work on and learn this stuff. But also because it helps me, as I've mentioned last year quite a bit, it helps me feel what players feel. It helps me relate a little bit more to the things that you'll be feeling versus me just ripping shots that I'm already good at. So we like to get started, if you remember from last year, with the hat challenge. At the beginning of every Instagram, I have a different hat on, and you guys have to guess. I want you to guess. Who do you think gave me this hat? Who gave me this hat? Let's go. Let's go. I see a few students on there that I definitely think they'll know the answer. So the Calgary Flames hat, it's autographed. Don't show too much. Who gave me that one? And while we're waiting on that, I'm just going to also mention a few things. We have a sweet thing going on tomorrow. The Toronto Marlies tournament, the Friendship tournament, is here at our rink, the Quench Center. It used to be Canada Etobicoke, so now it's the Quench Center. And we have the tournament going on. So you're going to come into our gym, shoot pucks here in the shooting range, and we have all these prizes that we're giving away. Look at this. It's a Wyatt Johnston themed day of prizes. We got the autographed card. We got 5 of these Speed U pucks autographed by Wyatt this summer. We got the hat, the Dallas Stars, again, signed by Wyatt. Everything here is signed by Wyatt Johnston. And tomorrow, during the Toronto Marlies Friendship Tournament, come into our gym at the Quench Center, formerly Canada Etobicoke, and we're going to be shooting pucks and giving away all these prizes. A nice Team Canada shirt, again, signed by Wyatt. And we can't forget the mini stick, the Dallas Stars mini stick, autographed by, any guesses? Wyatt Johnston. And then the grand prize. Here's the grand prize. It's going to be a full-size stick. Okay, also autographed by Wyatt. So we're going to be giving away all of these prizes tomorrow between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. come to the Speed Gym, also known as the shooting range. You get to shoot pucks based on if you're scoring or if you're answering some of our trivia or doing some of our contests. You will get you'll get tickets, and then we'll be doing draws, and you'll be winning free stuff. We're going to do some lives as well tomorrow for that. Any guesses? I haven't seen any guesses yet on who gave me the Calgary hat. I just heard our GoPro, I think, turn off. So that's interesting. But maybe I'm just going to log in and get going. Here we go. So again, up on the screen, I'm just going to show you guys how it works. Up on the screen here, you have speedu.ca. I'm doing the shooting today. So I just clicked that first icon right there for shooting. And we've done the work for you. We've taken the kind of like the thinking out of it for you. It's very simple. You want to work on your shooting every week? You don't have to go search for the right drills. You don't have to do any extra work. Go on our homepage. We're changing the training program every single week. And here's the prescription. So right away it says 3 drills, 30 shots per drill for a total of 90. So I'm ripping 90 shots today. You do 10, then you rest about 30 seconds, repeat 10, then rest, then repeat 10. That's your 30. Move on to the next drill. So that's it. I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do it. So first drill. And I will tell you guys, these drills are the exact same drills that are being worked on by our pro players. It's the exact same stuff. It's about basics and doing the basics really, really well. Okay, I have a saying, a quote that I love: simple things done savagely well. It's not about always recreating. So this one's a sitting duck puck. I just leave the puck sitting right there. It's open hip and a rip. So I just want to show you that that's there, but I'm going to demo it for you here. 10 shots, left-handed, open hip, sitting duck, no toe pull, nothing, and just pop it. And if you're wondering whether or not I could make a novice team, show me a novice goalie that can save that, and I'll show you a liar. So that's 3. You can see my left-handed shot is getting decent, and the novice joke is because, guys, I'm not actually a lefty. Okay, but I'm working on the homework left-handed because it adds a challenge to my life, and it helps me. Like, I really have to focus on getting my hand out. Okay, these are telling you what I'm focusing on. These are tips for you guys. I really have to focus on getting my hand out in front of the puck. I got to focus on pulling back on that top hand. Okay, things that don't just come naturally to me right-handed. A lot of this stuff I'll do it. No, see, that one wasn't it. Right-handed. And I'll take for granted the fact that I don't have to think about it. Okay, there's my first 10. Now I'm resting 30 seconds. And so those 2 muffins that I shot, I noticed right away that I actually released the puck too much on my heel. And so people will ask me all the time, where on the blade should you be making contact? Okay, and on a snapshot, you should be making contact middle to a tiny bit towards the toe. Middle to toe. And what happens there is it allows you to get the flex. Your heel is kind of a little bit up in the air, and then when you flex the stick, you push down and the heel drives in, and that creates the flex. We lost it. What happened there? We're still good though? We're going? All right, my second set of 10 here. Remember, sitting duck puck. Right beside my foot, pop. So I won't be able to see if anyone guesses. Can you tell me? Oh, 3. Hand away, make sure I'm hitting the puck. Okay, I'm lining the puck up kind of with around the ball of my foot-ish, because I'm going to be able to get my hands out. I'm a bit of a blocker side bandit. Shout out Kayla Vespa. I think she hit 3 goals yesterday, all blocker side in the Speed W Cup game. But when I'm a lefty, I'm a bandit also. Let's friggin' go. That was top corner. One more. Shout out to all the TikTok viewers. We're live on TikTok for the first time ever today. They told me we couldn't go live on TikTok until we had a certain number of followers. Now we're at like, I don't know, like 100 or what is it? 1,000? There's no way we're at 1,000 TikTok followers already. Let's go. 1,000 TikTok followers. Hi to all of you. So I've done 2 sets of my 10. I got 1 more left. Maybe while I'm resting my 30 seconds, I'll show something quickly on the screen here. Any drill that you are on Speed U, whether that's on ice, off ice, whatever, it has the tutorials underneath it. Okay, so if you're not sure of the concept of the drill, you can click that tutorial. The beauty of that though, maybe you already know the concept of the drill. Every tutorial page has NHL example video right there. So as you're shooting and doing these drills, if you want to look at where the drills are used in games, it's right there for you. Okay, so we are working on that sitting duck puck shot, and this is showing you a whole bunch of examples of sitting duck pucks. 2 touches, 1-timers, these are all sitting duck pucks, okay? And you're getting to see all of them. Some of them on this video are going to be off leg, which is the ones you're watching. Some are going to be open hip, which is coming up next, which is the shot I'm working on right there. That's a 2-touch. He's open hip. That's the exact shot. That's the exact shot I'm working on. See, 1-timers, 1-timers. A quick 1-timer is the exact same. I'm going to go back, but I'm going to show you on my last set here. I'm working on sitting duck pucks, so the puck's sitting there not moving, because I'm trying to figure out where do I shoot best? How can I get the best contact and have the best technique? But really what a 1-timer is the puck's on its way to me. Puck's on its way to me, and I have to figure out how can I hit it when it's in the sitting duck spot. It's just 1-timer is just really me adjusting myself so I can make that contact when a puck's coming towards me. Or maybe it comes and it hits my foot and it's sitting there. I have to move and there it is. Or the puck comes to my back and I have to hit it, just like we saw on there, and I snap. So the sitting duck puck is the way to train all of these different releases that was a good one. And just like you saw, you can go through the drill to the tutorial video. It's down below, and then there's NHL examples right in there. I think that's one of the most valuable things. Okay, when I asked Ryan Lomberg when I was in Calgary, I just gave it away. I just gave it away. Nobody's answered the question yet, though. I don't even think anyone's listening. I think people are watching like in class, or maybe they're watching at their cubicle while they're working. They don't want their boss to know. Last shot here. So maybe they can't even hear me. There we go. Drill 1, that's 30 shots. Donezo. So now I'm going to come back to the homepage where the program was, and I'm going to scroll down to drill number 2. Drill number 1101. If you're wondering if we actually have 1100 drills, woo-wee! We do actually. We have over 1,000 now. So let's take a quick look. I can check. This is going to be a little full screen action. Oh, it's a little toe pull. So it's still open hip. Okay, left foot for a righty, but I'm pulling it in with the toe. This is a lot of people's favorite shots, okay? A lot of people's favorite shots. So what I'm going to do is just one more time, since we're on the train, I'm going to scroll down and just show you right below there. It says skills within this drill. The toe pull shot. I'm going to click it. Oh, there's a free one. So any one of you guys can actually go there and look at this one, even if you're not a member. And sure, there's the tutorial for it, but right down below, that's the NHL example video coming in your kitchen for the toe pull shots. Okay, now there's 3 types of toe pull. There's load and shift, which is what you're seeing now. There's going to be off leg, and then there's open hip. So there's a little open hip by Matthews. This is the one we're working on. There's another open hip, because the open hip foot's pointing towards the net. Here's another open hip, right foot towards the net. Okay, I bet you this is an open hip. Boom. That classic angle change Matthews is open hip. Now these are off legs, because the toe pull video here has all 3. Anyways, I digress. I think that's such a valuable part of Speed U, is we have those NHL examples for every single drill. Imagine every single drill that you were ever training and doing, someone would show you NHL examples of it, and it's right there at the click of a button. I don't know, I think that's pretty incredible. Toe pull. Oh yeah, the lefty. I'm going to let you guys in on another little secret. Okay, another little secret coming your way about I'm shooting left-handed. That was a muffin. As I said, I got to tell stories while I learn to shoot a different way, so that's tough. But sure, I'm shooting left-handed to really try to like right there, right? Like sitting duck, I've taken some variables out of it, and it's easier to make good contact. All of a sudden, I'm toe pulling it in. I don't have this motion comfortable. My shot's not quite as good as the other way. Okay, so it's a bit of a progression. Holy smokes, I shot that one into the rafters. Knocked a beer out of some guy's hand. But that's why we progress, and that's why these programs are set up. There's my 10, the way that they are. Because it starts easier, and then the next drill is a little bit of a progression on the previous one, which is kind of like, okay, can you take the things you were just doing pretty good and apply them with a little bit more difficult of a drill, a little bit more variables. So now all of a sudden I'm toe pulling it in, the puck's not always in the same spot. A lot of people, when they're working on shooting, the reason their shots are inconsistent is because they're releasing from a different point all the time. And all of a sudden they're trying to, you need to just practice consistency, having the puck get to the same spot, having it hit the same part of the blade, having it be the same distance away from your foot. And that's just the puck location. Are you then doing the things like getting your hands away and pulling back and all these things? And it's about reps and reps and reps to get consistency. So that's what I'm working on here as a lefty, and I can feel it. I can feel the ones that are like, oh, I didn't. Okay, that was actually money. That was probably the best feeling one I did. I'm on my second set of 10 here. So remember, there's 3 drills, and we're taking 30 shots per drill, which those 30 are broken up into 10, 10, 10. So this is my second round of 10. And if I'm being honest, these are going to be anywhere from 8 to 12, because as I'm talking, ooh, that felt better. As I'm talking, I'm not counting to 10. I just have a bit of a general idea, as an old guy who's been counting his whole life. I'm going to take one more. My foot's pointing to the net, it's open hip, in and pop. All right, the last little secret that I was gonna share. If you are a young player and you're working on snapshots and getting the flex of the stick, or for that matter, if you're an old guy and you want to work on shooting the opposite way, anytime you're working on flexing the stick, I actually once worked with a 9-year-old who had a really good, like, we all know those like 7, 8, 9-year-olds who can just like take the biggest whipping wrist shot ever and go top corner. No one else can shoot top corner, so they're the ones scoring all the goals. But that's not gonna translate into the quick snaps and the pops out of stride and quick snapshots when that player gets older. So we were working on the snap. And I actually got a mini stick, one of those nice mini sticks, and has anyone guessed yet the hat? Claire? No guesses. And I was teaching him to flex the mini stick and shoot with the mini stick just to get the feeling of whipping. Flexing it into the carpet, bending the stick and actually holding it bent. I don't know if I can do it with this. Holding it bent and then like letting it go and watching it pop. Just to get that feeling. And we worked through the mini stick and that allowed the player, here's my third set of 10 now for the second drill, to get the feeling of flexing a stick. Here's why this is relevant. Because I have an intermediate 55. Right, and I'm usually a senior 75 or even 70, but I grabbed the intermediate 55 because learning left-handed, this allows me to not have to work as hard. I can kind of get the feeling of what the motion, not that one, that was brutal, the motion of what it's supposed to feel like, and then I can work my way up the flexes. So for those of you kids that are learning to flex your stick, don't be afraid to flex down a little bit and really work on the technique. Oh yeah, last one here. I can feel the fatigue in my right quad because I'm just single leg holding for all 60 shots so far. So 60 out of 90 done. I'm gonna go to the last drill. So one more time, just in case you're joining us, I'm gonna go to the home page. We're doing the Speed U training of the week. This is the training of the week. So if you wanna work on your shot or you wanna work on your stick handling, we are changing up the training of the week on the left side. All you have to do, I want to do some shooting this morning. Boom, go, or after school, go, click on shooting. We're going to change the programs. We're going to give you a different program every week. We're going to make sure that it's different drills so you're learning all the different ways to shoot the puck. We're going to make sure that all these programs progress properly. So drill 1, you saw it. It was a sitting duck puck shot. Drill 2 is the toe pull shot. Now drill 3, I bet you it's going to be slightly harder. I bet you it's going to have to do with puck location, because, you know, I kind of think similarly to the guy that created them. We're kind of like similar guys, you know? Here we go. I bet you drill number 3 is going to be some sort of, oh, I knew it. So now it's a 2-touch. Okay, it's a 2-touch. It's coming from the backhand over and release. So we toe pulled it to get the puck into the position we wanted to snap last time. Now we're using our backhand, almost like a stick handle, into a shot. I'm going to just pause it. I'm going to go down. I'm going to show you again. There's a full 2-touch tutorial. It's sitting right below every single drill. Over 1,000 drills. They all have the tutorials that match. And I go right down, and there's my NHL examples. Okay, I really want to show this off this year. I want to show people every single shot is there. Now these, again, there's some off legs, which are the first ones here, but everything's backhand to forehand. That's on the off leg. And you're going to see some open hip ones after that, and then load and shift ones after that, because they're all in there. But, alas, we're going to finish with our final drill here, which is the open hip 2-touch. I got 30 more shots left, 3 sets of 10, and then I'm done my homework for the day. Look, I've been blabbing on, and it's only been like, I don't know, 18 minutes, and I've been blabbing. Like these little training sessions are designed to be between 15 and 30 minutes. Okay, if you're really on it and your rests are right on point and you're buzzing, you should be no more than 15, 20 minutes. Designed that way because if you want to train for an hour, you can do our stick handling homework, our shooting homework, and our mobility workout homework for your skating. Get them all in within an hour. Or they're designed short like this. Oh yeah, what am I doing? So my weight's on my right, and I'm going backhand to forehand. Oh, I got stuff to talk about there. They're designed so that you can get some nice training in a 15, 20, 25 minute kind of increment if you don't have a full hour to spend. Now right away what I notice, again, as a lefty, because I'll grab my right-handed stick and I'll just kind of be like, bah, 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 and I'll just be firing them and I won't think about what I'm feeling. I'm not feeling anything. What I'm feeling here is as you pull the puck from backhand to forehand, my hands are all in and weird because that's how they're coming in. And then I got to get them out before I can snap them back. So it really feels like my hands have a lot of work to do. In, out, in. And I get that. That's the thing. Nice shot. That was one of my best ones that you guys are going to have to work on. Okay, I can even pull it more across my body. Out, in. Bring the hands in, out, in. So it's really interesting to feel this. There's a glove sider. You know, and same thing, like any puck that's coming across backhand, I always say, shoot to your stick side. If you're angle changing the puck already, you're creating net for yourself. So I say shoot to the side that your stick blade is on. Lefties to the blocker, righties to the glove. And yet, players struggle with that. Players have a hard time hitting that corner, right? And I'm always just like, hit that corner, hit that corner. What are you doing? I've said it before, I've said it. Well, now I'm doing this left-handed. Now I'm putting myself right into everybody's shoes. And now I'm kind of feeling why that is. Because of everything I just described, the hands are coming in and I got to get them out. It's very hard to get them that far out and to push in that direction. Shooting to my stick side is almost an extension of what I'm already finding hard. I'm already finding it hard to get my hands out and get my technique. And so I'm going to have to go even further and be very pronounced with it to shoot to my stick side. So no wonder it's a little bit tricky, right? 2. However, doesn't mean we aren't going to get better at it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I like to make the sound effect because it helps me. You know, it's like tennis players. Imagine if hockey players were tennis players. That's tennis, you know what I mean? A lot of guys make that sound. Okay. I got 10 more shots left. I'm almost done. I can't see it, but I don't think anybody has guessed yet where I got the hat from. So, what you guys don't know is the first person to guess where the hat came from was going to trigger a contest. Once that answer came through, I was going to tell a story about Calgary and going out there to work with this player who was on a different player team last year, who won the Stanley Cup, who I was with in the dressing room, who I got to celebrate with the cup, and that team was Florida, and I was going to give away a signed mini stick by the Stanley Cup champ. But you know what? You guys are too afraid to comment? Then you're too afraid to win. So I'm not doing it. I got 10 more shots. Then I'm going to tell a quick story. And if nobody guesses yet about the hat, that's it. And we're not,
on the DO says hat from Ryan Lomberg.
Ryan Lomberg, that's correct.
On the DO.
Very good. But you're not the winner. As I just explained, you trigger the contest. So what I was going to do, so Ryan Lomberg, that's very good. And I had a whole thing planned. I was going to take off the hat. I was going to put on this Calgary hat, which is the first one I got from Ryan Lomberg like 5 years ago. Because if people don't know, I'm going to tell the story while I'm shooting my last 10 pucks because it was my story also. Oh, what am I doing? Backhand. So Ryan Lomberg originally signed with Calgary. Okay, he played in the AHL for the Stockton Heat, which is Calgary's AHL team. And he played his first bunch of NHL games. I don't know what it was, 15 or so. My shot's getting to be not so good here as I'm telling stories. With the Flames. Okay, and they gave him number 56. It's kind of like a training camp number. Training camps are going on right now. All the young guys have crazy high numbers. And I got Ryan Lomberg's first Calgary jersey, first NHL jersey, the team that he played for, number 56. I got this hat too, so I wanted to pull this one out because it's old school. I wanted to tell the story about how I went to Calgary last week to work with the man himself. He'll be wearing number 70 for the Flames this year. Ryan Lomberg. 2 Razor, wouldn't be here without you. Speed changed my game on and off the ice. Man, what a beauty. Been with that guy since he was like 9 years old or something. And then I was going to parlay into the story of how I got to be there when they won the cup. I got to get in the dressing room. I got to hoist the cup with them. There is the Florida Panthers mini stick, Stanley Cup champs, 2024, signed by Ryan Lomberg. We got to end this live, unfortunately, so check out our Instagram. Tonight, we're going to give this stick away. I'm going to do a contest tonight for this stick, signed by Ryan Lomberg, Stanley Cup champs, Florida Panthers. Guys, thanks for being along with us. We just crushed the shooting homework, and we're going to be doing it live every single week, working on this homework, working on this training, showing you guys how easy it is. Go to the speedu.ca page, and it's right there. We've got shooting homework for you, stick handling, mobility, and we got this beautiful game sense chapter where we're helping you look through NHL footage and learn how to see certain things and make your game better. Last thing I just want to mention one more time before we leave. Tomorrow, we're going to be here at the Quench Center where our gym is, right here in our gym for the Toronto Marlies Friendship Tournament. One of the biggest AAA tournaments here, and we're giving away, in honor of Wyatt Johnston, because he played for the Marlies, we're giving away a whole bunch of stuff. Get a little zoom in here. The Team Canada shirt. People wondering when he played for Team Canada. He was on the U18 team right before his draft. Now he's going to be on plenty of Team Canadas to come, hopefully. The shirt. We're giving away the signed hat. We're giving away 5 signed Speed U pucks, all by Wyatt. The card, okay, bunch of you guys are card collectors out there. The signed Wyatt Johnston card. The Dallas Stars mini stick, signed by Wyatt as well. And then the grand prize, the full-size stick, signed by Wyatt Johnston. Come on in. Tomorrow, Friday of the Toronto Marlies tournament. Shoot pucks. Win tickets, win prizes, have a great time, try to walk away with one of these things. We'll see you then tomorrow, and we'll see you back on our next Instagram Live next week.